Hello guys, let's study the Max Lange checkmate pattern today. This checkmate pattern is named after Max Lange, one of the strongest chess players in the 1800s. The pattern involves a bishop and a queen cooperating to checkmate the opponent's king. It is also of importance that the bishop is of the same color where the opponent has its weaknesses. If we have a white bishop in this position, for example, then the pattern won't work. But we have a black bishop, so there's a forced checkmate in 4 here. First we go queen d8 check. There's only one way for the black king. And now we go bishop b8 check. Again, there's only one way for the black king because the queen also cover all the black square. And now there's a discover check. Simply go c7. The point of going back here is to cover the escape of the king. a7. And then queen b8, checkmate. Let's look at another example of this Max Lange checkmate pattern. Please feel free to pause your video first if you want to analyze the position and try to checkmate the black king. And then after that, we'll discuss it together. Okay, here again notice that the white squares around the opponent king is very weak. We control all the white squares. There's actually a forced checkmate in 3 here. First, bishop h7 check. There's only one way because we cover this all the white squares. So king h8 is the only legal move. And now we simply go bishop g6, king g8, and now queen h7, checkmate. This is actually the exact same pattern as the first pattern. It's just sort of like in different orientation. But the pattern is totally the same. We control a specific color complex around the opponent's king. Here is the white color complex, and we utilize that to checkmate the opponent's king. And most importantly as well, there's a rook that prevent the opponent king from escaping. In the previous position that we'll look at, it was the queen that blocked the king's escape, and here is the rook, but the logic and the pattern is the same. Okay, let's study another position. Here white to move and win with Max Lange checkmate pattern. Again, as previously, please feel free to pause the video and analyze the position for yourself first, and then we'll solve it together. Okay, let's solve it together. Here, one of the problems is that unlike all the previous positions we look at, the queen is actually on c8 and not on e8. Why does that make a difference? Well, if the queen is on e8, then the queen already covers g6 square. And then the king won't be able to escape there, so checkmate is easier. But now the queen is on c8, so we need to move it to e8 first. But we cannot move it directly to e8 because the opponent already has 2 queens. You have to make forcing moves all the way. So first we go g8 check. Now king g6 is the only move. And only now then we go queen e8 check. Now the king has 2 choices here, king h7 or king g5, but it actually doesn't matter, both end in checkmate. So king g5 for example. Then we simply go h4 check. And now king g4. And now bishop e6 is checkmate. The white color complex around the black king is simply too weak, and the king gets checkmated because of it. Another choice is for the king to go to king h7. And from here on, I'm sure you can see the pattern of Max Lange checkmate already, right? As previously, first we go bishop g8 check. Now king h8. Bishop f7 check. King h7. And queen g8 checkmate. Okay, last position we're going to look at today. This is actually from Max Lange himself, the namesake of this checkmate pattern. This is Adolf Anderssen versus Max Lange 1859. Black to move and checkmate the white king with Max Lange checkmate pattern. Pause the video, figure it out on your own, and then we'll discuss it. Okay, here again we can use the black color complex, which is very weak around the white king, to checkmate the white king. The only trick here is to notice that the usual pattern won't work directly because the white king can go to h3. So now we have to block that escape, which is why the first move is queen h4 check. Now white has only one move, which is queen h3. And now the queen is there. the white king escape to h3 will be blocked by its own queen. And now we do the max Lange pattern. Queen e1 check, king h2, bishop g1 check, king h1, bishop f2 check, king h2, queen g1 checkmate. Okay guys, that's all for max Lange checkmate. Please do subscribe, comment and like if you feel the video is useful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.